Welcome to Digital Robot. The following video will give you a detailed understanding of the functions of your digital robot system. In this video we will explain both the study and work versions of the platform. Please be aware your subscription may not include both versions and some features may be different. To help your understanding of the system functions, we believe it would be helpful to take a moment and outline the purpose of the system. Digital Robot is designed to help your organization test the digital capability of your learners, staff, or prospective employees. You can then create course or job profiles to compare these results with. Once that comparison is complete, the system then generates reports giving you action plans and recommendations on what to do next to support or upskill the people you tested. Accessing your digital robot system. To access your digital robot system, you will need to be an active user. If you are not an active user, please contact your system administrator. To log into your digital robot system, you'll need to navigate to the login page. This is specific to your digital robot system deployment and the link can be obtained from your system administrator. Then, enter your email address and password, and click the login button. Now you will see the terms of use. Read through and accept the terms of use by clicking on I agree. Once you have done this, you will be sent an email with a one-time password. Enter that password in the box that pops up on the screen and click Submit. Resetting your password. If you have forgotten your digital robot system password, you can reset it using your registered email address. If you can't remember the email address that is registered with the digital robot system, please contact your system administrator. To reset your password, click on the Forgot Password button. Then enter the email address that is registered in the digital robot system. An email will be sent to you with a password reset link that will expire in 24 hours. The link will automatically log you in and request that you set a new password. Your new password needs to be 12 characters. It is important to note that you cannot access the system without resetting your password at this stage. The digital robot system dashboard is the screen your system will open to when logging in. The dashboard has three main aspects: the header bar, the main menu, and the candidate results table. It's important to note here that the images shown are taken from the Digital Robot 4 Study and Work System dashboard. Some items and section names will vary depending on your subscription and access levels. To maximize your screen, you can click the full screen button. To access the Digital Robot help site, you can click the Help button. To view your profile or log out, you can click on the User Settings button. Inviting candidates. To give access to the questionnaire to your clients, you can send them an invitation from the system. This can be done in two ways: individually or multiple candidates via a spreadsheet upload. Inviting a single candidate. To invite a candidate to complete a questionnaire, you can invite them via the Invite module of the system. In the home screen, click on Invite. Select Single Candidate, and from here you can choose your questionnaire type: first name, last name, and email address. These are mandatory fields. In Digital Robot for Study you can choose from two questionnaire types, and in Digital Robot for Work you can only choose Digital Profiler. If you have job or course profiles saved in the system, you can also assign one of those to the candidate from here. Then once you have filled out all the details, you can press the Send Invite button. This will then send an email to the candidate based on the template that can be edited in the system settings by an administration user. Invite multiple candidates. Navigate to the Invite tab in the main menu. Select the Multiple Candidates option. Download the pre-formatted spreadsheet using the Download button. The file will usually be saved in the Download folder of your computer. Note: you cannot use a different spreadsheet. The formatting associates the candidate information to the correct fields for issuing invitations. Open the spreadsheet and fill in the required information. Instructions are included on the Update Spreadsheet step in the process, which opens when the Step 2 drop-down arrow is clicked. Ensure you save the file. Use the Upload button to import the completed spreadsheet to the Digital Robot system. Once uploaded, review the submitted information and confirm that it's all correct. You can click on Send Invite. This will send individual emails to all candidates you uploaded. Once any candidate has been invited, they will appear in the results screen. Candidate results table. One of the most important parts of the digital robot system is the candidate results table. The questionnaire results, along with all of the information that has been gathered about a candidate, can be found in the candidate results table. Your candidate results table will look similar to what you see on the screen now. This table includes all of the information that is gathered about candidates. There are several columns automatically displayed in the candidate results table. You can hide or unhide any of these columns by accessing the column settings. You can also filter results by date, or by our advanced filtering button, which allows to filter by assessment status. You can search for results by typing names or email addresses in the search box. Starting from the left-hand side of the page, you will see the selection column. This column of checkboxes allows you to select one or multiple candidates. To select all candidates, you can click the checkbox at the top of the column. Once you have selected one or more candidates, a Move to Archive button and a Delete button will appear at the top of the table. The next column displays a candidate's ID, if this was included. Then there are columns for the candidate's name, an email address. The assessment type column will display the type of assessment that the candidate completed. For example, digital profiler or course ready. You can switch between seeing results for these two assessment types by clicking on the appropriate title at the top. The next column displays the assessment status. This will tell you if the assessment invitation can be resent, or if it has been completed. The Resend Invitation status is a clickable button that will resend the original invitation email to the candidate. The Date and Time column will display the date and time that the learner completed their online questionnaire. Not applicable will be displayed in this column if the learner has not yet completed the questionnaire. Candidate Information Modal. The final column displays an icon for the Candidate Information Modal. Clicking on this icon will open a modal with additional information about each candidate, along with their results if they have completed the questionnaire. Archive results. Any candidates you do not wish to display in the candidate results table can be archived. This stores the candidate's data in a separate folder that can be restored to the candidate results table at any time. Archive candidates. From the candidate results table, select the candidate you want to archive using the checkbox on the left-hand side of their information. And then select the Move to Archive button at the top of the results table. Choose where to store the results by clicking on Select Folder. Click on the appropriate folder from the list, or click on a plus sign to create a new folder or subfolder. Once the folder has been selected or created, click Confirm. If the archive function is not required, click Cancel. Access or restore archived candidates. Hover over results in the main menu. A drop-down menu will become available. Select the Archived Results option. Select the archive folder from the list on the left of the screen to view the archived results. To restore the candidate back to the candidate results table, select the candidate you want to restore using the checkbox on the left of the candidate details. And then click the Restore. Confirm you wish to restore the candidate and they will be displayed back in the candidate results table. Candidate Deletion and Recovery function. If you wish to delete candidates from the results table, you can do so directly from the dashboard homepage. It's important to note here that once a candidate result is deleted, an administrator will have 30 days to restore them if needed. After this time, the results cannot be restored. Candidate Deletion. To delete a candidate or multiple candidates, locate them in the results table and select their corresponding checkbox on the left-hand side of their entry. If you want to select all candidates, click the checkbox at the top of the column. Once the required entries have been selected, click the Delete button. The system will then ask you to confirm that you want to delete the selected candidates. To delete the candidates, click the Confirm button, or to cancel the deletion, click the Cancel button. Candidate Recovery. Deleted candidate results can be recovered, but it is important to note that only administrators are able to do this. To recover deleted candidate results, you will need to navigate to the page that lists the recently deleted candidates. You can do this by hovering over the Results menu item and clicking on Recently Deleted from the drop-down menu. Then locate the candidate or candidates that you want to recover and select their corresponding checkbox on the left-hand side of their entry. Once the required entries have been selected, click the Restore button to restore the selected candidates. They should then reappear in the candidate results table. The Candidate Information Modal is a pop-up window that displays more information about a particular candidate than what is available in the candidate results table. A Candidate Information Modal may contain several sections. The first section displays the candidate's details. This includes optional fields such as the candidate's ID and mandatory fields, name and email, and can also include additional information if you have set this up in your candidate form in the Settings section. The Candidate Details section also contains information about who the candidate was invited by and the date the candidate was invited. If the candidate accessed the quiz via a direct link, rather than via an invitation, these rows will contain a line in the information field. The table will also display the questionnaire start time, finish time, and total time taken. You can edit a candidate's information by clicking on the Edit button, or you can download a copy of their answer report by clicking on the Export Answer Report button. Candidate Digital Skills Summary. The next section is the Candidate Digital Skills Summary. This provides an indication of a candidate's digital capabilities in relation to the ADCF, based on the answers given in the Digital Profiler questionnaire. The Candidate Digital Skills Summary states whether the candidate displays experience and knowledge of features, functions and systems at several different levels. The levels include no experience, basic level, competent level, proficient level, and expert level. At a basic level, the person knows that the technology exists and its purpose, but may not know how to utilize it. At a competent level, the person understands how to perform simple functions with the technology. They are familiar with the technology through regular and prolonged use. At a proficient level, the person understands how to perform complex functions with the technology. They have a deeper understanding of the limitations of the technology and how to troubleshoot some issues. And at an expert level, the person understands and applies this technology at a specialized level and is able to use that expertise to achieve significant outcomes. Australian Digital Capability Framework, ADCF, Profile. Once the candidate completes their questionnaire, the ADCF Profile section will become available. This will display a graph that represents the current digital capability of the candidate. Using a scale of 1 to 8, the graph shows the candidate's score for each of the 21 digital skills, which are split across the 5 focus areas of the ADCF. Here's a little tip for you. If you hover over the graph with your mouse, a tooltip will appear to show you which skill each score relates to. Compare to Course Job Profile. In the next section, you can compare a candidate's completed questionnaire to a course or job profile to determine the suitability. Skills Comparison Graph. Next, you will see a section with a skills comparison graph. This bar graph view of the skills summary will also include a line that represents the minimum required levels to effectively complete the digital duties associated with this course or job. A course is represented by a blue line, and a job is represented by a red line. This allows you to easily identify any skills gaps that the candidate may have. Gap Analysis. Similar to the skills comparison graph, the gap analysis table in the next section shows the gaps identified in comparison of the candidate's digital profile with the course or job profile. This also highlights any actions required. Training Recommendations. The next section contains training recommendations, although it's important to note here that these are only available in Digital Robot 4 Study. To ensure the candidate is able to effectively participate and achieve the successful completion of the course, training recommendations may be available and should be implemented by their trainer to assist in further developing the digital capability of the candidate. Action Plan. An action plan section will be visible only in Digital Robot 4 Work. The action plan identifies the sub-criteria that need to be developed to bring the candidate from their current level up to the target level of the job. Export Reports. The final section will allow you to export reports. There are 3 different reports that you can download from within the Candidate Information Modal by clicking on the Export buttons. These reports are the Digital Profiler Answer Report, the Digital Skills Profile, and the Digital Skills Comparison. When a candidate completes the Digital Profiler questionnaire, their results are saved to the Candidate Results table. From here you can create a digital skills profile that contains the candidate's details, digital skills summary, and ADCF profile. It's important to note here that this report can only be downloaded if a candidate has completed their questionnaire. To download a digital skills profile, go to the dashboard where you will see the Candidate Results table. Click the View Learner button, which is the eye icon to the right of the candidate for which you want to create the report. This will open a Candidate Information Modal. Scroll down the Candidate Information Modal to find the Export Profile button. Click this button to export the PDF report. The PDF report will open in a new tab or download straight away, depending on the browser you're using. Make sure you save the report according to your organization's procedures. Accessing the Course Ready Digital Readiness for Learning report. It's important to note that the Course Ready Digital Readiness for Learning report is only available in Digital Robot for Study systems. To access the report for a candidate who has completed the Course Ready Digital Readiness for Learning questionnaire, you'll first need to navigate to the Course Ready results table. Click on the Results button in the main menu and then click on Course Ready. Click on the eye icon next to the candidate whose report you want to access. This will open the candidate information modal. Then, click on Export PDF to download the report. This report details information on the candidate's current capability for participating in the digital platforms and tools associated with learning in your organization. It will let you know their support requirements, if any, their access to devices, and an overview of the types of skills they will have in the digital space. Job profiles. This feature is only available in the Digital Robot for Work system. A job profile is the digital skills required for a job role. The Digital Robot system determines the required digital skill levels of a job role within any organization. This profile outlines the specific digital skills and proficiency levels required, based on the Australian Digital Capability Framework, or ADCF. The system guides users through selecting relevant skills from a comprehensive list, ensuring that every critical digital competency is accounted for. Access the job profiles. To access your job profiles, select Jobs from the main menu. This will open the Job Profiles page. Create a job profile. Select Jobs from main menu. This will open the Jobs Profiles page. Click the Add Job button. A modal window will open. Complete the job information page. These are all fields to type in. Job title. This is the only compulsory field. Job description. Category. Location. Search tags. Type in the tag and press Enter after each to add them. Please note, administration users can add custom fields to the job profile page via system settings. Once you have filled in the fields you want to make use of, click the Continue button. Complete the digital skills page. Using the checkboxes, select the digital skills relevant to the job. These may be tasks or systems used often, or only occasionally. Just make sure you check everything that you think is a part of the role. Once all relevant skills have been selected, click the Continue button. Skill Level Matrix page. Select the capability level and frequency for each of the skills you nominated in the previous section. By default, the never frequency is selected. The frequency refers to how often a candidate would utilize the skills at the competency level. As a general guide, the competency levels mean: Basic, the person knows that the technology exists and its purpose, but may not know how to utilize it. Competent, the person understands how to perform simple functions with the technology. They are familiar with the technology through regular and prolonged use. Proficient, the person understands how to perform complex functions with the technology. They have a deeper understanding of the limitations of the technology and how to troubleshoot some issues. Expert, the person understands and applies this technology at a specialized level and is able to use that expertise to achieve significant outcomes. Each competency level has some examples specific to each digital skill to help you decide what is appropriate for your job role. Make sure you scroll down the page to complete the matrix for all skills. Once all levels have been selected, click the Continue button. Next, you should review the job profile. If details are correct, click the Submit button. The new profile will now appear in the list of job profiles. Job profile options. There are 4 icons on the right-hand side of each created job profile. These icons relate to 4 options for the created profile. View job profile, eye icon. Edit job profile, pen icon. Duplicate job profile, 2 pages icon. Delete job profile, bin icon. View job profile. Select this option to view the complete job profile, where all details are shown. The job profile can then be downloaded if needed. Edit job profile. If any changes need to be made to an existing job profile, select the Edit option. Duplicate job profile. You can make a copy of an existing profile. You may want to do this to make a similar job profile with only a few differences. Select the duplicate job option and then click the Confirm button. Once the duplicate profile has been created, it will appear in Job Profiles list. The duplicate job profile will have the word copy added at the end of the job name. You can then view, edit, duplicate, or delete the new profile as needed. Delete job profiles. Deleting a job profile removes the profile from the system. You can delete a job profile by selecting the red bin icon. Then click Confirm. Any deleted profiles cannot be recovered. Please note, any reports previously created with the deleted profile will be retained against the relevant candidate record. Course profiles. This feature is only available in the Digital Robot 4 study system. A course profile is the digital skills required to complete the study activities, assignments, and skill demonstrations needed to complete this course. The Digital Robot system determines the required digital skills levels of a course. The system uses a series of markers to consider the outcomes of the course and the job this course is preparing the learner to do. It then makes a determination based on these markers and outcomes. The course profile outlines the ADCF skill level requirements that a candidate will be expected to be using and exhibiting upon completion of their training and/or in relation to an expected job role. Access the course profiles. To access your course profiles, select Courses from the main menu. This will open the Course Profiles page. Create a course profile. Click the Add Course button. This is where the course profile will be created. Complete the course information page. Select AQF level from the drop-down list. This is the qualification level of the course. Select Delivery Method from the drop-down list. This is how the training will be delivered. Complete the remaining fields. These are all fields to type in. Course title. Course description. Add unit. These are created by typing in each unit code and hitting enter before adding the next. Category. Location. Search tags. Type in each tag and hit enter to add it. Once you have filled in the fields you want to make use of, as they are not all mandatory, click the Continue button. Complete the digital skills page. Using the check boxes, select the digital skills relevant to the course and also consider the job the course is preparing the candidate for. Note, some items will have been pre-selected if the course delivery method option selected was either blended or online. Once all relevant skills have been selected, click the Continue button. Complete the skill level page. Select the capability level for each of the skills nominated previously. By default, the basic level is selected. As a general guide, basic, the person knows that the technology exists and its purpose, but may not know how to utilize it. Competent, the person understands how to perform simple functions with the technology. They are familiar with the technology through regular and prolonged use. Proficient, the person understands how to perform complex functions with the technology. They have a deeper understanding of the limitations of the technology and how to troubleshoot some issues. Expert, the person understands and applies this technology at a specialized level and is able to use that expertise to achieve significant outcomes. As you hover over each of the skill levels, it will give you some context and examples that relates to the digital skill in question. Once all levels have been selected, click the Continue button. Review the course profile. If details are correct, click the Submit button. The course profile will now appear on the list of courses. Course profile options. There are 4 icons on the right-hand side of each created course. These icons relate to 4 options for the created course. View course profile, eye icon. Edit course profile, pen icon. Duplicate course profile, 2 pages icon. Delete course profile, bin icon. View course profile. Select this option to view the complete course profile, with all details shown. Edit course profile. If any changes need to be made to an existing course profile, select the Edit option. The steps for editing a course follow the same process as for creating a new course, just with the existing information already entered. Duplicate course profile. You can duplicate or make a copy of an existing course. You may choose to do this, for example, to have the same course with different electives. Select the duplicate course option and then click the Confirm button. If this is not the function you want, click the Cancel button. Once the duplicate course has been created, it will appear the In-Course Profiles list. The duplicate course will have the word copy added at the end of the course name. You can then view, edit, duplicate, or delete the profile as needed. Delete course profiles. Deleting a course profile removes the profile from the system. Any deleted profiles cannot be recovered. Please note, any reports previously created with the deleted course profile will be retained against the candidate record. The Digital Profiler Questionnaire has been designed to give an indication of a candidate's digital capabilities in relation to the Australian Digital Capability Framework, or ADCF. The outcome of the online questionnaire is the first step in considering the support or training needs of the candidate. At the end of the questionnaire, a digital skills profile is generated based on the candidate's responses. This incorporates the digital skills summary and the ADCF profile. The candidate's profile can then be compared to a course profile or job profile, depending on which system is being used. Digital skills comparisons are created and accessed via the candidate results table and using the functions in the candidate information module. Create a digital skills comparison. To create a digital skills comparison, click onto the candidate results table. Then click on the eye icon on the right-hand side of the relevant candidate. This will open the candidate information module. Scroll to the bottom of the modal screen, using either the mouse controls or the side scroll bar. Then go to the Compare to Course Profile, or the Compare to Job Profile section. If the search box is not visible, you can use the arrow to expand the section. Click into the search option box and select the required course or job profile from the list that will appear. If the required option isn't visible, start typing the profile name in the box and the list will narrow to relevant options. Once the profile is selected, click the Compare button, which will become available below the profile name. This will create the digital skills comparison, which can be viewed by scrolling down in the modal. Save and export comparisons. Once a digital skills comparison has been created, there is the option to save and export the comparison as a PDF file. To do this, just select the Save and Export Comparison button. This will also save a copy of the comparison against the candidate in the candidate results table. Accessing saved comparisons. All previously saved or exported comparisons are retained against the relevant candidate and can be accessed from the candidate results table. If comparisons are available, an arrow will show to the right of the eye icon. You can click on this arrow to show saved comparisons, and then click it again to hide them. To view a comparison, click the eye icon next to the required file. This will open a modal with the data shown. To export the comparison again, click the Export Comparison button. Further help and support can be obtained by clicking on the help icon in your digital robot platform or by visiting support.digital.robot.online in a web browser. This help site has articles on everything contained in this video with step-by-step instructions with screenshots showing how each function works. There are also frequently asked questions that can help. If you can't find the answer to your question, you can use our live chat function from within your digital robot system. Or email support@tlrg.com.au during business hours. Thank you for choosing Digital Robot by TLRG.